Welcome to our Facebook Live. DJ Melton, always the first one. Faithful, simplified. Yvonne March, good afternoon. Carla Hicks, Karima Anque. Mo said so. Latanya Green Chan, what's up? Ella Flagger, Allison Frazier, Love Didi, Carla Henry, Eunice, Ardelia McElroy, Diane Murray, Nyla Ham, Renee Holman, Kim Armstrong, Jeanette Hennett, Yo the Party Pro, Denise Urban, CJ Hebron, August Leo Terry, Willie Christmas Smith, my brother, Benice Talifero, Sinaida Gonzalez, Camira McMillan, James William Laster Jr. How you doing, my brother? El Monique Williams, CJ Hebron, Denise Urban, Rochelle Bailey. How are you? Feel like playing a little James William Laster singing. Felt like, who is this? I'm not going to tell you. Tell me who it is. Tay C, Paulette Johnson, Colette Moses, Lauren Mayo, Sharon Barner Brown, Shirley Danberville, Pamela Udit, Evelyn Estrella, Buenas tardes, Sharon Grant, Donna Sellers, Tanya Tucker, Terry Hurd, Gwen Smith Stokes, Star Brunson, Stephanie Brown Thomas. God bless you as well. Thank you, Irvian Clark. Good evening, Monica Green. Good evening, Brad Paula. Good evening, Wanda Ralph Harrison. Marquise Lewis, what's going on? Sharon Stafford Williams, good evening. Happy Wisdom Wednesday. Stay safe. I know that's right. Wash those hands. Tara Marie, how are you? Good, thank you, Tara. Jules Daniels. Sharon Martins, how are you? Henrietta Harris, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Romans 12:2. Thank you for that, Henrietta. Always a blessing. Golden child. Denise Bintu Fafana, Wayne Richardson, peace and love, brother. Bernice Carter, Victorious Gary, Amy Lugo, Kathy Pachel, Elisa Munoz, how are you? Linda Barge, Karima Norman, Adita Night Now, Johnny Cannon, Lisa McBride, Liz Manella, yes, still, no, I'm going to get into that. Electricity, Alton Powell. Well, some people have theirs back on. Carol Marks, Thelma Riggins, Karen Haynes, Teresita. That's right, it's a Miles Davis in the background. You always got it. Now tell me what song it is. Brenda Yvette Brown, Michelle King, Demetrius Blackman Sr., Debbie Simmons, Jasmine Fritz, Janine LaRue, how are you? Joyce Abram Major, Betsy Fuentes, and Edwin Fuentes. How was the family? Karen Brooks, Tia Wells, Mary Botts, Evelyn Butler. Thank you. Gladys Santana, how you doing? Freddie Smith, Sharon Powell, Arthur Tutler, Samira Sandra, Florence Swan. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Tara. Tawana Johnson, Amy Dugo. Yes, I know we got a PSENG. I'm going to talk about him. Trust me. Gwen Smith Stokes, Tamisha Campbell King. Yes, it went a little bit as planned. Tamisha got a couple of things canceled today. Sally Nash, Kizzy Franklin, how are you? Etta Jean Nanali. That's right, Benice Talifero. Someday my prince will come. Bishop Stacy McQueen. I love it. I love it. Teresa Boyd Hardy, Gwen Salem, Kim Moultrie, Jocelyn Britt, Leslie Rodriguez. How are you? Jonathan Alton, Sherman Peterkin, Laura Haynes White, Mae McKnight. Peace. Felicia Austin Singleton, Angela Tyndale, Doral Love, Gwendolyn Small, Gloria Parker, Renee Holman. 11 p.m. Renee. Tahita Shakur. That's right, Teresita. Someday my prince will come. Mona Rawls, let me check into that. I speak to the director tonight. High Court, no ma'am. I got you. Rhea Duncan, Alice George, hold the line. Tahita Jabbar, Nanny Evans, Bubby Flowers, Amy Love. Got some new people here. Charles Mitchell Sr., Salam, my brother, peace and love. Thank you. Gloria Anderson, Johnny Cannon. Someday my prince will come. Someday my prince will come. Frederick Morass, Charles Barkley. The real Charles Barkley, too. Not the basketball player. Carla Ferreira, realtor. Herman Gomez, Yolanda Roper, D. Brown. Weeda Lane. Nene White. I got to look at that. Maria Giovanni Natoli, how are you? Marilyn Cooper. Lokes, thank you. Appreciate you. Locks. Ruth Dennis Ellis. Thank you. Says PSC&G is giving out water. Ozelia Castro, Aisha Thomas. Okay, thank you, Henrietta. Ramon Cruz. Thank you, brother. Robin Pennington, Robin Sanders. Miriam Canadas, how are you? Sister Tia White. May Smith, Mona Ross. Wilda Moreno, how are you? Linda Robinson, Compton Babs, Stephanie Watkins, BB Lisa. Hakeem Williams, brother, hold the line. Deborah Petty, good to see you. Lily Lopez, mask it all the way up. Greer Duncan, thank you. Nene, thank you. Marcella Mitchell Lamar, Renee Holman, Linda Jones, Summers Mo, Leslie Satterfield, Justin Hugh Perez, Newark always strong, Newark stronger. Brother Andre Stevens, peace and love, brother. Mike Missy, how you doing, brother? Dede Judd, Leslie Rodriguez. Oh no. James William Laster Sr., Darren Martin, Cynthia Loyal, Robin Cornegay, Patricia Monica Salcedo. Thank you. I can't even read this guy. He's crazy. Love Dee, Michelle Carberry, Tonya Smith, Irian Clark. Everybody give a shout out to Bernard Clark. He feels left out. Say how you doing, Bernard Clark. Tonya Smith, Irian Clark, April Williams, Minister Sonia Thomas, Avery Renho, Rosalind Davis, Yvonne Webb, D. Brown, Thomasina McAfee, Quavella Black, Compton Bab, what's up, my brother? Eunice Mahassan, Deborah Bailey Johnson, James Tonic, what's going on? James Tonic, I'm going to let you know where the dumpster's at in the north today. Annette Martinez, Hakeem, brother, hold the line, Hakeem. Andre House, peace, brother. Tanya Hicks, Nadira Felix Muhammad, peace. Teresa Boyd Hardy, Marvin Norfleet, Diane Murray. I called his name, Diane. I did. I know, man. It's terrible. It's terrible. Wilhelmina Hinton, D. Balenciaga, Naima Gilchrist. Last time he did that, all the brothers came on the next day. He wasn't here. I'm glad they showed up, though. Thank you. Maybe he'll get them to show up again. Phyllis Shelton Overy, Renette Blessed Collins, Martha Rodriguez, Michelle Lane, what's going on with you? Shalika Mikey, what's going on? Miss Liggins, Carolyn, Angie Tyndale, Miss Ali, how you doing? I promise somebody I'll do something for them today before I get to the numbers, and I don't want to let them down. You know, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I missed it, and so I'm going to do it today because today is her birthday. Help me wish who is always on here, Letitia, always on here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Letitia. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Peace and love. Enjoy your yesterday and today. Trina Thompson, Lori Jackson, good to see you. Let me get to these things. Got his emotions. Lazzie Yaz, Gloria Anderson, Dorothy Glover. What's going on? Patricia Jones, Veronica Bowie, Marianne Darby, Virginia Sanchez, Kilo, Piromam, how are you? Peace and love. Let me get to these numbers. But before I get to that, let me just talk a little bit about what's going on out here right now with this storm. We had approximately 19,000 homes without power As of this morning, I would say around 10, about 7,000 of those homes were restored, and there was, as you can see, a few thousand more that need to go on. PSE&G is out here. We are on them as much as we possibly can, and we moved. So most of the trees have been moved. If your trees have not been removed, it's probably because they're entangled in wires or there is a transformer down, and our folks are not going to touch it unless PSE&G comes out and makes sure that it's safe, there is no electrical hazard happening as they remove the trees. One of our guys had a tree fall on him removing trees yesterday evening, but he's okay by the grace of God. These guys are out here, so our guys are on standby to remove trees, to cut trees down. I know some people are still blocked in, but we cannot remove the trees unless PSE&G remove wires and transformers first. If your trees are not caught in wires and not caught in transformers, then you should call 973-733-6000 to get our guys out there to cut them. But most of those places we know about, and we're out there, or we have it in the queue. But we are waiting for PSE&G. They have a lot of work to do throughout the northern part of the state. Newark alone had 19,000 power outages in homes. Like I said, as of 10 o'clock this morning, they had restored about 7,000 homes, and they're still restoring homes as we go. Some of it is pretty bad because, as I said, transformers were destroyed in some areas, and it'll take a little bit longer for those things to be repaired than it is for them to fix wires. If the entire transformer was destroyed, it'll take a little bit longer. Prayerfully, they'll have most of this stuff done by today, no later than tomorrow. They're out here all night. Our EOC, Emergency Operations Center, is open, and our guys are out there with them to make sure. I do know that residents that are affected, PSE&G is providing water and ice and other things to residents in their homes that are affected by this. You have to call their customer service center at PSE&G to let them know that you've been affected by this, and they will bring you water and ice and other items that they have to your home. We've delivered meals today, but if you know of anybody, any seniors, anybody in their home that's stuck, their refrigerator is obviously off because of electricity and they need food, please put their information up. We'll try to get them food as much as we possibly can. We've been giving it out today. We'll extend it till tomorrow to people who have been affected by this without power in their homes. Seniors first, and then everybody else after that. I know there's a lot of places in Ivy Hill, Weekway, but mostly the North Ward and Forest Hill and the surrounding area has been affected the most by this power outage. Most of the power outages are in the North Ward. So if you know folks over there, you have people over there who are without water, need food, other things, please do not hesitate to put their information up so we can try to help them as much as possible. Call 973-733-6000, 973-733-6000. It's a non-emergency number you can call to tell us about trees or power outages or other kind of things. But remember, the city cannot, you can call the city, we cannot restore your power. We can only talk to PSE&G. We're on a line with them. We can urge them to make sure they get to you if there's an emergency as quickly as we can. But our guys only remove trees. We're only removing the trees. And fire will come out to help make sure everything is stable. But PSE&G has to restore the power, and they have to remove down lines in order for us to remove trees. Here are our numbers today. We have 12 more positive cases than yesterday. 12 more positive cases than yesterday. We're at 416 as of June 30th. And again, no new deaths. No new deaths. Still holding strong at 26. No new deaths since June 30th. No new deaths since June 30th. And 12 more positive cases. 12 more positive cases, no new deaths. New Jersey has 183,327 positive cases. 183,327 positive cases, which is 357 more than yesterday. And 13,989 deaths. 13,989 deaths, which is 7 more than yesterday. 7 more than yesterday. We have 12 positives, no new deaths. As I said, the food relief program was distributed. We distributed food today. I want to thank all the volunteers that came down to JFK. As of the date, the city has delivered 1,022,341 meals during the pandemic. And if you add Newark Public Schools breakfast and lunch program, we are close to 2 million meals that we have delivered. The next delivery will be next Wednesday. So if you need food or know someone who does, please let us know by leaving info in the comments or sending us a message. And also, if you know people who are affected by this outage that need some help and assistance, please, even if it's yourself, put it up here. We have our pop-up testing and census location with antibodies. Today we at Westside Park until 8 p.m. on the 13th Street, 16th Avenue and 13th Street side. We at Westside Park until 8 p.m. Friday, we'll be at the Clinton Avenue Sound Stage on Peshon Avenue and Clinton Avenue. Monday, on the 10th, we'll be at Elliott Street Elementary School on Summer Avenue. Wednesday, we'll be at Zion Hill Baptist Church. Zion Hill Baptist Church on the corner of Hawthorne and Osborne Terrace. On Friday, we'll be at Oliver Street School on East Kenny and McWhorter. Friday, Oliver Street School, East Kenny and McWhorter. Listen, if we didn't take this seriously, we should begin taking it seriously now. New Jersey just recorded its youngest death today. It's youngest. So with the seven deaths that New Jersey recorded today, the 7 deaths that New Jersey recorded, one of them was a 7-month-year-old baby. A 7-month-year-old baby. And that hits home for me. Obviously, I have a 10-month-old, and it's pretty sad and scary at the same time. There's many people out here that are not taking it seriously, that are bringing these things home to their family, to their communities. We just really have to be more cautious and more conscious of the communities that we live in and the people that we come around and protect our elders and our children in this community. This is our opportunity to prove, and I've been saying that so long, to prove that we're actually the community that we talk about. This is the time that we protect our community. And there's no outside foreign invader this time. It's us. We can protect our community by our own behavior, our own actions, our own discipline. Despite what our individual beliefs are, our individual religious beliefs, our spiritual beliefs, our individual practices are, we can take an opportunity to have enough discipline and love for one another to change our behavior for a few months, y'all, a few months, to help others who immune system is not as strong as ours, to help them fight this thing and stay alive, right? 7 people dead, one of them a 7-month-old baby. A 7-month-old baby. My condolences to the family. I could not even imagine how horrible it must feel to lose a 7-month-year-old, how devastating and tragic it is. It's terrible. And so we have to do better, y'all. We have to do better. We have to do better to protect our community and protect our neighborhood and our neighbors. We have to do better. We get all fired up about other people. We need to get as fired up about ourselves as we do about other people, y'all. This is on us. This is on us. We have to do better. It is on us. We have to do better. You have to wear your mask. You have to social distance. And you have to wear the mask all day, for God's sake, right? You have to wear the mask. You have to social distance. You have to wash your hands. You cannot be in large crowds. And you need to be careful about who you allow in your bubble, because you're not sure where those people been, right? No new friends, as they say in the community. No new friends, right? So at the end of the day, it's time for us to be very, very, very cautious of what's going on here, because it's serious. It's serious. It's serious. The census. Remember, we have to complete your census. They're going to start knocking on doors. You can go 2020census.gov, 2020census.gov, or 844-330-2020, 844-330-2020. We need our census done. We need the billions of dollars that go around the country, the hundreds of millions that come to the state, the millions that come to Newark to help us with things like housing, homelessness, health care, indigent care, transitional housing, AIDS, testing, health care, all these things we get low-income housing funding for. We need that money, right? And we particularly need it in a very dangerous time period we live in, with a crazy person in the White House who, if we don't get out here and remove him, we will have a difficult time, who's trying to push the election date back Um, Summer Fun movie is tonight. You can come out and watch Crooklyn at the Clinton Avenue Soundstage at 7 p.m. in Clinton and Peshon, in out right there in the park in the Soundstage, Clinton Avenue Soundstage. Spike Lee's Crooklyn at 7 p.m. Summer Fun movie night. Check it out. And if you get over there, you have particular things you think they should see. Is a brother over there named Trevor Phillips who puts that together. You need to get with him and let him know there's some specific movies you need to see for your family. And reminder, join us tonight for the National Dialogue on Reimagining What Public Safety Looks Like. Tonight we'll be here at 6 p.m. on Facebook Live. 6 p.m. we'll Facebook Live with national organizations from Chicago to New York to California to New Jersey talking about reimagining public safety and what that should look like in our communities, given what's going on in the country today. That's 6 p.m. tonight, right? And then on Friday, we're having a discussion talking about combating violence amid COVID-19. There's a virtual community town hall meeting with all of the captains of all of the precincts, the public safety director, the chief, and Keisha Yuri, who is our new manager of the Office of Violence Prevention and Trauma Recovery. That'll be at 5 p.m. It'll be on our regular Facebook Live, but you can get on the Zoom link, and then you can ask us direct questions on the Zoom link if you're inclined to do so. And I'm going to be giving out the zip codes that day too, so don't get discouraged. I'll give out the zip codes that day so you'll know how you faring in your community and what Sunday looks like. Sunday, we're closing everything down at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on Sunday, the city is going to close down at 8 p.m. on Sunday. We're doing it for at least 2 weeks in a row. We're going to obviously check in and see what those numbers look like. Let's see if we can continue to go forward, or do we have to add Monday to that as well. That's basically how we're going to do it. This Saturday, we'll be in the West Ward at the community cleanup. I have to give you the dumpster locations for the West Ward. You can pick up your supplies at the Boylan Rec Center on 916 South Orange Avenue. The dumpster locations in the West Ward will be on Cliff Street between Richard Lou and Oakland Terrace, Norwood Street near South Orange Avenue, Woodbine Avenue at Tuxedo Parkway. Right, that's if we have to get those trees off the road at Woodbine and Eastern Parkway, by the way, PSE&G. Woodbine and Tuxedo Parkway, Mountain View Place at Sanford Avenue, Mountain View and Sanford, Palm Street at Sanford, 4th Street between Central Ave and West Market Street, 12th Avenue 12th Avenue near 10th Street, and 6th Street near South Orange Avenue, 9th Avenue at 9th Street, so 9th and 9th Avenue and 9th Street, and Grand Avenue at South Orange Avenue. That's where we'll be. Next Saturday, we'll be in the Central Ward, and the Saturday after that, we'll be in the North Ward, and I'll give those dumpster locations when those times come. Saturday, August 22nd, North Ward. Saturday, August 15th, Central Ward. And this Saturday, we're in the West Ward. Let me get the numbers again for those who just got on here late. I do this now because people get on late and they fuss at me because they think I haven't given the numbers. Today, we have 12 more positive cases than yesterday in the city of Newark. 12 more positive cases and no new deaths. 12 more positive cases, no new deaths. 416 positive cases since June 30th and 26 deaths since June 30th, right? New Jersey has 183,327 positive cases, which is 357 more cases than yesterday, and 13,989 deaths, which is 7 more than yesterday. 7 more than yesterday. And one of those 7 is a 7-month-old child. 7-month-old child. Dana Maria Leah, when do I think this coronavirus is going to be over? Well, that's a good question. I think ultimately there is no cure right now. There is no vaccine except, I think there's some countries that are actually administering vaccines. There's a lot of vaccine testing going on right now. And I think the best way that we reduce this thing till it's not happening is that we wear our masks. The CDC said if we did it for 4 to 6 weeks, this thing could go away. So we need to encourage people to wear their mask. And I know people feel some type of way about masks, but it's the only protection that we have right now. The only protection that we have right now. The only protection that we have right now. The only one. The only one. We have no other protection because there's no cure right now, even though there is a drug that they're using to prevent a lot of people from dying, and that is happening. Wow, I can't think of the drug off the top of my head, and it's not the hydrochloroquine drug either. But I want you know, it has been very very effective in keeping the deaths low. But you know, the only way we fight this thing is by wearing a mask. Obviously, we wear a mask, we social distance, we keep our hands clean, and we you know, do what we can to make sure that we follow the instructions so that we can stay safe and keep our families safe. I got you, James. I got you. Let me get that down. Yes, Christine, 8 p.m. on Sunday. City shut down. 8 p.m. on Sunday. The bulk is the regular time, Gwendolyn. The bulk is the regular time. We still pick it up in the daytime. The bulk is the regular time. We may go earlier for night pickup for garbage for the rest of the city. Right now it's November. We may start a little earlier depending on how it looks and how well they're doing out there. But y'all have to tell me how well they're doing and what it looks like. 8 p.m. Melody curfew starts on Sunday. Sunday, not today. Sunday. Just Sundays right now. Sundays right now. Sunday right now. That's it. Yup. Sunday. Yup. Good. Hey, there's Mildred. Kim, I know. You're right, Felicia. We starting off on Sunday being nice, trying to make sure, you know, that we ease into this thing until we get the numbers correct. When that is the case, we will go slowly but surely. We will get to those days. We will get to those days. Absolutely. We will get to those days. Yep. 859 South 15th Street. Got it. Thank you for that. We'll check them out. Deborah Bailey, no vaccine, no school. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. The superintendent has some tough decisions to make, and I think he's going to make the right decisions, y'all. I think he's going to make the right decisions. And I think that, well, I know for a fact that he loves our children, he loves our city, and he's going to do what he can to make sure he keeps us safe. That's for sure. He's going to do what he can to keep us safe. I believe that wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Yep. Wholeheartedly. Mildred going hard today. All right, y'all. Remember, we have 12 positive cases today, no new deaths. The state of New Jersey has 7 deaths today. One of them is a 7-month-old child. We need to do what we can to make sure we do to social distance and wear our masks. Please do your census. We need you to get that census done, 2020census.gov. We need you to go get tested. All the testing sites are still up. Go get yourself tested and get your family tested as well. And if you have any issues around this storm, if trees are down, call the emergency number 973-733-6000. We out here in the street, and PSE&G, call them as well, and call their customer service line. They're giving out supplies to people who are still have their lights and things out during this specific time. God bless y'all. See you tomorrow.